Hey there, sports fans. Today is Saturday, the 5th of March, and it's a balmy -1 degree out here at the property. Snow is not melting, but it's actually a nice day, a little bit overcast, but not much of a breeze. And we're just out here doing stuff. As you can see, Ken's there. He's flying his drone. He's trying to get it down into the field to see the deer. But you can see the snow that's out here. It's the snow. You can see what we keep clean here, and there's the tractor. I gotta put some fuel in it. And then our snow banks here that are fairly high, and our bird feeder with lots of birds coming in and out. They're enjoying this weather. They're starting to sing. Christmas is here. Spring is here, and you can see down here, down the laneway, and you can see and you see I made a trail with the tractor out to the deer feeder. Oh, Ken must have scared away the deer with his drone. There's only one deer left out there, and I may be spooking it, but there's a deer. Yeah, see, there it goes running off. And there's Ken's drone up in there. He's just flying around. He likes to take it out. So, oh, there's deer coming out. And there's more in the woods there at the edge. Coming out for the corn. I put some carrots out as a treat this morning for them. And we're about, how many feet? We're probably about 50 yards away from them right now. It doesn't really bother them. Sometimes they'll get spooked, but 50 yards away, they'll sit there, and I can even get up a little bit closer. But so this is where we are, and you can see the snow. It's down here. It's actually not a bad day out today for the beginning of March. It's actually pretty nice. And the birds are a little bit quiet now, but earlier today and yesterday, they were singing quite a bit. So, and they're all out. So I know spring is here. And you can see how high the banks are on the side here. So, they're a good 2.5 feet high. I don't know if that does it justice, but we're all snowed in. You can see the deer tracks and the trails as they're going through. They're going through the woods. And they got their little trails marked out. There's all sorts of tracks everywhere, but you can see the heavy use trails like this one here where it's all matted down. And there's another one up here that they use. And I think in the next few days I'm going to get out and follow where some of these trails are. So you can see here, there's a major trail going through there. That's there. And if you look around this way, you can see where they're coming in from here. So there's probably a dozen of these big major trails that they use. And then, they go everywhere, but they do tend to follow these because they're packed down, right? Because that snow is fairly deep. Like when we're out in the deer field, we're on at least 1.5 feet of snow. So, like you can see this one coming through here. It's in there. And these are the trails that they're using. Get back and forth around all the different feeders. We had 25 deer in the field yesterday. We had 19 this morning. So it's not that there's no deer out. And as far as I can tell, they're all does. But this is the time of year where they've pretty much shed their antlers, so it's hard to tell. But usually the males are quite shy. They won't come out. It's actually quite nice and peaceful down here because there's not a lot of traffic down the road in the wintertime, so they it's quite peaceful. And there are deer out at the feeder. Covered up my rock for the salt block, so I haven't put one out lately. But you can see the birds on the feeder. I got some suet out for them, and the black-eyed sunflower seeds. So that's a woodpecker. But you can see this trail here too, and I use this one to go up to the top gate. But they started this to come down, and this is the little trail I blew out to get to the outhouse. So, major project for this year is going to be taking this shack, the old shack that they used to live in. We're taking the front out. We're going to boost it up a bit, like beef it up on the sides. And hopefully, if everything goes well, I've already got a couple calls in. We'll get some solar panels put on the top, and we'll have a solar system in the cabin just basically for lights and a couple odds and ends, like a cell phone booster, so I can actually take cell phone calls out here. So, like you can see where all the chew holes are where the raccoons and whatnot have chewed in there, but there's a whole bunch of stuff in there, a couple screen doors and whatnot. There'll be videos coming. And that screen, that screen door, that aluminum screen door is going to be going hopefully on the cabin. So I'll get it painted and paint the aluminum brown so it matches the outside. So, and then of course you got the outhouse over here, so I did myself a trail to the outhouse, so it's easier to get to, and I'm not crawling through 2 feet of snow. But all this stuff is going to be moved. The attachments is open up the front is where the attachments are going to live. Keep them sheltered a little bit. And then all these barrels are going down by the burn pit. That's a scrap lawnmower. And, you know, you have to have tires because, you know, every redneck needs some old scrap tires hanging around. I think it's just part of the job qualifications. And then the other thing we're going to do is we got some pine boards there that I picked up in the fall. And we're going to put boards on the shed there where Ken keeps his mini bike. So we'll get that done up because that has been out there for years. Like that with the tie bar on it, but we'll get that done up. So that's the, like I said, the big project is getting the cell system in, or the solar system in, and we go from there. So Ken's still flying his drone. If we look up, look way up, and I'll call Rusty. And you can see his drone up there. I don't know what he's doing. Nobody really knows what Ken's doing, but he's having fun. So anyways, that's it for today, sports fans. And we'll give you another update later as it's coming. As things start to green up, we'll do I want to do some more video stuff this year because I don't have any rush to get anything done for the cabin. It's all just, like I say, solar system, and I just got to get it ready. It's the quote I've got is they install it. So that's about it. So that's all that's going on right now. We just got to, you know, waiting for spring so we can get some more stuff done out here. Oh, and there's some more deer in the field. See them? There's 4 of them out there.
Ground's coming back.
and they're looking. Oh, see, there they are. They're looking over. It's right over there. Ken's gonna bring his drone in for later. We'll give you a exclusive, in-depth view of Ken landing his drone. Here we are. It's right up there. You can hear it beeping. I think that means it's low battery power. There he is. So, say hi, Ken.
I can.
So there's our update for today. So that's our update for today, and see you here.